Folks, your boy was at a holiday party. Let me show my shirt. Santa's coming, candy cane thrown, and they had the Warrior game on. And we got blown out. It was embarrassing. People know I run Warriors Digest, and they were like, Randy, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? I don't know. Down 50 to Memphis. Yes, we lost to Memphis in the playoffs really bad. And it's funny because Draymond Green and Baron Davis talked about it on the most recent podcast of the Draymond Green show with De'Aaron Fox. It was really good. Go listen. But they talked about sometime a team has your number. But folks, we played in the NBA quarterfinals, NBA Cup quarterfinals. We lost to Houston. We lost to Dallas on Sunday. We gave up a lot of points. We had a 4-day break, and we get blown out in Memphis. Embarrassing. We have stats that you're not going to believe. You're going to have to see. We go over the game score. Box score is below. Please subscribe to Warriors Digest. We keep you up to date on all the Warriors news, trades, rumors, everything. This was Dennis Schroder. First off, Dennis Schroder. I know it's Dennis Schroder. I was saying Dennis Schroder to be funny because it's Schroder. And I saw the comments. I won't say Dennis Schroder anymore. I'll say Dennis Schroder. Whatever. I get you. I appreciate. I got to say names right. But come on. Down 50 to Memphis. Dennis's homecoming game, first game with the Warriors, blown out. Embarrassing. No show from the Warriors, folks. 144 to 93. Largest loss of the NBA season, 51 points. Curry missed all 7 of his shots. Dennis was 2 of 12 in his debut, missed 9 in a row. Defense have given up 287 points in 2 games. What happened to this top 5 defense we had? Jerry Stackhouse, what happened? I know we're playing better teams now. What's happened? Embarrassing. Yes, we're missing Moody. Yes, we're missing Melton. Melton's obviously no longer with the team. Moody is out for a 3rd game in a row with his tendonitis. The teams have figured out the Warriors. We got to make shots and not give them easy opportunities on the opposite end, but they know our defense. We got to play better. In the first half, we were down 69 to 38. We did not even touch 40 points in one half. Draymond Green, 4 fouls. Curry, 5 at half. Dennis, 1 of 9. Grizzlies made 51% of their shots. Mavericks made over 60% of their shots on Sunday when they won. Our defense is atrocious right now. 144-93 final score. Curry had 2 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 0 of 7 from the field, 0 of 6. First game, he has never made a field goal at all. No 2, no 3s combined together. And a 4-day break, folks. A 4-day break. 109-59 at the end of the third quarter. And look at this. 37-15 after the first. 32-23 after the second in terms of the scoring plus minus. 41-20 after the third. Not even the halftime speech from Steve Kerr worked. Not the halftime speech from Terry Stotts. Not the halftime speech from Jerry Stackhouse. Not the halftime speech from any of the players got this team up. We got blown out by Memphis. Blown out. Down 50 after 3. Curry's worst game ever. Again, minus 41. Folks, when I show you these plus minuses, you're going to be saying, what? Now, the starting 5, let's take a look at that for a second. Curry, Schroder, Wiggins, Green, and Looney. So, we talked about potentially Green playing power forward with the second unit. And Jonathan Kuminga starts. In this case, he's having Kuminga come off the bench. Buddy moves back to the bench. Excuse me. Looney in the starting lineup. You know, Memphis has a bit big players. I understand that. And you got Dennis and Curry next to each other for the first time. The new duo. And it flopped. Did not do well. And folks, if you're ready for this, give me a drum roll. My holiday spirit is gone. Please like and subscribe. Help me gain this back. You all know my favorite thing to show is game flow. 0-0 was the closest this game ever was. I can't even get it that low. Again, just usually you see a DNA where they intertwine, meaning a close game back and forth. It wasn't. In this at halftime, they had a 99% chance to win. At the first quarter, a 97% chance to win. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. We'll get to the box score in a second. And folks, comment your thoughts. Like, I'm sure you're just as frustrated as I am. We made 32 field goals. They made 53. They shot 54% from the field. We shot 35%. They made 27 threes. We made 12. They basically tied or one away from the most threes ever in the NBA game, tying that mark. I think it's 28 or it's 29. We had 36 points from three. They had 61. Did I do that number right? Did I do that right? Let me do the math. 27 times 3. 81. I was crazy off. 81 to 36. 81 minus 36. 45 points. They had more points in the plus-minus margin than we had in the first half in terms of threes. You're not going to win that game. Like 33% is not terrible. You let them shoot 1 out of 2 shots from 3, made it. Free throw line, 70%. Our average were super low. They weren't much better, but they made 11 to 15. Rebounding, 60 to 36. Steals were tied. Yay. Assists, they had 18 more. Turnovers, about even. We conceded 31 points off of 18 turnovers. Brutal. Points in the paint, they had plus 14. Fouls, 19 to 16. Largest lead was 57 points. They almost led by 60, folks. They were closer to leading by 60 than they ever were to losing. It's despicable. Now, are you ready for these plus minuses? Draymond Green, minus 42. Wiggins, minus 33. Curry, minus 41. Schroder, minus 34. Only one starter made the 3. Wiggins, 4 or 5. Not bad. He had 19 points. Now, what is nice, if there's a silver lining, is Podziemski had 21 points. Maybe this kickstarts his season. Hield, minus 25 from plus minus. Kuminga, minus 23. Kuminga, 2-12 from the field. Got to do much better than that. But, folks, this is brutal. You look at the starters here for Memphis. Jackson Jr., 17 points. Wells, 13. Bane, 15. Ja Morant, 9. You hold Ja Morant to 9 points, I say you're going to win. The whole team destroyed us. Santi Aldama from the bench. 5 of 10 from 3. Luke Kennard, 5 of 7 from 3. Jake LaRivia, 4 of 5 from 3. We talk about strength in numbers. The bench team, their bench destroyed us. Look at all those plus minuses. Destroyed us. Dennis Schroder isn't supposed to be the answer, but this wasn't how this initial game was supposed to go. Just disappointing and brutal. Just absolutely disappointing, brutal. The Warriors are now 14-12 on the season, 7-7. That 9-2 mark, 9-3 mark we had feels so long ago. And now our next game is Saturday against the Timberwolves on the road, who are streaking, absolutely streaking. It's not going to be an easy game, folks, at all. The rest of December is tough. You got at Minnesota, and then you have versus the Pacers, and then you have Christmas Day against the Lakers. You don't want to get blown out on Christmas Day. You stay on LA Clippers, then the Suns, and you end with Cleveland. This ish ain't going to be easy. We got to figure this out. You got to figure this out because you see what's happening, folks? Warriors have tumbled down the standings. We were in the first and second spot at one point. We're now 10th. Obviously, again, the West is really close. You win 3 games, you can push yourself back up the top 4. You lose 3 games, you're down in 10th. We're 2-8 in the last 10. Lost 3 in a row. We're closer to Sacramento than we are to Oklahoma City, who was with us about 10, 15 games ago. We're a mediocre team. That hot start we had, that optimism we had, maybe we were on that place. Nope, it's gone. Absolutely gone. And the starting 5 hopefully bring us back. Warriors fans, not time to panic. There are bad losses in the season, but this loss when you have had 4 days break and you go in and you lose in that effort you give, wake up call. Doesn't wake you up, nothing will. And I hope that you will subscribe to Warriors Digest. We'll keep you updated. We'll break down Dennis's start with us as well in the next episode. So stay here, subscribe. Of course, happy holidays, folks. Enjoy. Not a happy day to be a Warriors fan.